Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we have a new Kell plan release. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff sitting here. So we have an unboxing today and then we'll do something with these, but there is a new Simplicity planner and sticker book. Those were shown for the first time at the Chicago Planner Conference, I believe, and 2 sticker books for winter and then a 5-year planner. So we're gonna take a look at all of it and then play with some stickers. So if anything catches your eye, you can use my affiliate link down below. These are available today, so all the details will be posted down below. Thank you to Heather from Kell for sending these to me so that I can review them. Let's start with the stickers this time. We've got 2 winter sticker books, so we will take a look at those first. So winter icons. We've got some boxes. These fit the classic Happy Planner, but as you guys know, I use these in my journal all the time. Look at these cute doodly type of stickers. I love them. The little cabins, the little coffee cups. That's so fun. Okay, so it looks like it's 2 pages of boxes and then 2 pages of icons that match. Those are so cute. Okay, then a new color scheme. So you get plenty of stickers and all the matching things that you might need. Oh, that's so adorable. Look at that little cake. That is really cute. I love these little trees. Those are so whimsical. And look at the shapes of these, because like this is good for like Dutch doors because they're symmetrical. So that is pretty cool. All right, here's a nice pastel theme. Pink and black and gold. Oh, New Year's, of course. Is this Valentine's then? Yeah. Kind of a watercolor look on this one. And then St. Patrick's Day. I mean, technically that is in winter, so it makes sense. All right. Very fun. So that's the Winter Icons Volume 3 sticker book. This one's Winter Florals Volume 4. And let's see. Again, we've got 2 pages of boxes and then some florals. And florals are some of the easiest ones for Dutch doors because you can like cut off little edges and stuff and make them fit. It looks like there are 2 of the same stickers and then it goes to a new theme. Let's see if it follows that trend. So we've got some nice little foliage here, and yes, it is identical from page to page. I love the kind of icy blue colors. Oh, those are so cute. Bright blue. Oh, those are really pretty, and the little snowflakes in there too. All right, so getting through all these, I do love a good yellow in winter stuff. That's so much fun. Gold, yellow, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we've got some blush colors. Oh, these are New Year's ones. Look at that. There's a little disco ball, a little clock. Very cute. These are Valentine's ones. Very cute. Okay, so that was Winter Florals Volume 4. Next, let's take a look at the Simplicity Planner. I have not seen anything about it, though I know that it was at Chicago Planner Conference, so if you were there or were watching anybody, maybe you've seen it already. And then there's a matching sticker book. So, this is the 12-month Simplicity Planner. What is it like? Okay, so we've got all the different like year at a glance sections by month. And that's it in the front. And then it does look like 12 months. Okay, so here's just a monthly view on one page. Appointments, meetings, bills. And it's undated. This month, just like that. And then you can do different like top fives, a habit tracker, and then this is a weekly. This is really simple, simplicity. Cool. So it's 1 week per page instead of like a whole 2-page spread. Okay, and then it just repeats. So very simple. I like that each one has like a word on it that is nice to focus on. Oh, I love these little words. I like to have like a word of the year. Some people do a word of the month, and sometimes I do like a virtue of the day or something like that. This kind of like puts it in and chooses one for you by month if you wanted to do it like that. And lets you focus on some things. That is cool. Oh, a line. I love that. Okay, so this is a really simple planner. If you're still looking for your 2026 planner, this is undated. You could start at any time, but it seems like a nice, simple one if you don't need a ton of space, if you don't need a full 2-page spread per week. This might be an option for you. Okay, then it has a sticker book that goes with it. And these will, of course, fit this. It was made for that one. So you can see these boxes are not your standard like classic Happy Planner size boxes. They're going to fit the planner here. We've got all the date stuff, so you can put that down. All right, and this is just a bunch of pages in different colors for this. So you can see all the calming colors. It's kind of like watercolor or painted on the background. So there is some color variation throughout each sticker. Okay. And then it goes into boxes and more checklists. And again, through all the color variations. Okay, so we are just flipping through. Oh, then we get some lined florals. These are super cute. These are like, it looks like where you start at one place and keep your pen down the entire way through, like a single line for each image. These are really cute. I love that style. Okay, and then some stickers like errands, appointment, meeting, girls' night, book club, date night, testing, doctor, medicine, pet meds, lots of different functional stickers that you might need. All right, so those are all that. Let's look at this 5-year planner, and then we'll get to playing with some winter stickers. Okay, so the 5-year planner, you can either buy a single year at a time, or you can buy the full 5 years, which comes with a cover. So if you buy a single year, you do not get the cover, I believe. But this is like a very simple, like monthly overview, I believe, but I haven't looked at it yet, so we'll take a look. The cover is very cute. I love this art style. All right, so this one matches with this 2030 one. Okay, let's put it in order. Okay, we're just gonna quickly open 2026. I don't want to open the rest of them because I want to keep them in this nice thing, but I'll show you the covers in a second. But we're just gonna open 2026 because I will use that one. 2026 monthly plans set. So this will be the cover, and it'll go in here or in whatever planner, whatever planner you want. I can't talk, you guys. Important dates. So we have like a year at a glance where you can just write down some things. And then we have monthlies. And it's all it is the monthly view. So they are on the same page, so you're not going to be adding any inserts in between months or things like that. You could add extra sections if you have other things that you need to do. But I was thinking this might be really good for my business, just to write down dates of things, like when I'm going to have releases, when I'm working with other brands for their releases, when I have to get something to the manufacturer, when I should be expecting things to come in from shipments from manufacturers or brands and things like that. I was thinking just a big overview page by month could be really good. So I'm not going to set that up today because I'm going to start it in January and it's going to be really functional and less decorative. But it's a cool thing. You could also use it just as like a workout calendar, a log of something that you're tracking. Like if you're tracking health symptoms or something like that, but it's occasional and not every day, and you're only tracking little bits of information, this would be a good overview for you if you need to bring notes and stuff to the doctor. Lots of different things that you could use this for. But that's pretty cool. I'm excited to try it out as like my business overview. Okay, but now we're gonna play with some of these. All right, and let me think about what notebook or planner we're going to use. All right, I grabbed my creative journal, and this will be the pages for December 30th and 31st, and then this would be January 1st. Normally, I do like a January cover, but I think this time I'm gonna do a Dutch door into the new year and then have the January, so that I can use like the 2026 stickers and things like that in the spread. But what I'm thinking, I'm gonna just make some space, make sure we're in view. Okay, so what I'm thinking is use these. We've got kind of the gold color here, and instead of using these ones with it, because that's a lot of pink going on, what if we do the blue and gold here? It's not exactly the same style, but I think the gold brings it together, and I do love blue and pink together. So I think we're gonna do that and make like a singular little Dutch door in some form for the new year. So like Happy New Year will be on the back side, and then it's gonna be more winter stuff on this side. Maybe. Gonna figure this out. I need to figure out what shape this is gonna be first. So this is 31st. This would be 1st. So maybe these are like the New Year's type stuff. It'll say Happy New Year in 2026 on this side, and have just like party stuff on that side. But we need to get some florals in to go with it. And then the question is, do we add any other like icons, or do we just leave it? I think we just leave it with these things. Okay, so do I do straight? Do I do like this to kind of be the shape of a firework half? And then I have 2 pages of each, right? Yes. So no, they're different ones here, but the fireworks are similar shapes, at least. These are kind of the same size and similar shapes. Okay. So just thinking through this, but then this one is the same exact sticker from one page to the next. Okay. I think we are going to do a rounded spread here. I just need to make a decision and go for it. Okay, so we are going to start with a big firework and put it here. And this is going to go this way. And we are gonna get florals in with it. And so we're just gonna have it go like that. We'll get some snowflakes in to fill any gaps that we need, but right now I am just getting some stuff in. Okay, star. This is a great one, but it's gonna go towards the bottom. I like this too. I'm not sure how we're gonna fit it all, but like with the backside, we'll figure it out. That fits right there. And we need some more stuff here, so let's get another floral in just so we can pull it together. And we can do that one. Something right there. Maybe the clock. We've got a clock here, but we could do another clock. Or we could do some balloons. Let's do it like that and have it stick out a little. And we're gonna get a few snowflakes, do some blue ones to fill in some gaps, as well as some gold ones. Okay, snowflake, 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 a blue snowflake down here somewhere. That's good. Okay, so we're gonna cut that and get this done and then figure out the sides in a minute. This is my preferred cutting tool for Dutch doors, a Gyro Cut Pro, but you can use any craft knife or scissors if you don't have anything else. This one is really sharp. It cuts through the page really easily. And then I use scissors right along the edge because I tend to, because it's so sharp, I tend to accidentally cut through multiple pages on the edges right there by accident if I'm using this. Okay, so then I like to use scissors right on the edge just because it's a little bit easier to make sure I'm not accidentally cutting another page. I also sometimes will use, if it's a long strip, like going more into the middle, I'll use like my straight little cutting tool that's like a pen knife instead. I don't accidentally cut through the page as much, but it doesn't rotate, so it doesn't do the same thing for the Dutch doors. Okay, so now we are gonna figure out this backside. Okay, I'm gonna try using the exact same sticker. These are not symmetrical, but I think I can make things work. I may just have to rotate them a little bit to figure it out. That works pretty well. Again, I always say it's not going to be perfect, but it works pretty well. Okay, and then I want to get 2026 somewhere on this if I can. I'll put it on this page if I need to, but oh look, that fits pretty well right there. We'll need to like sort out that little section just a little bit. Okay, let's get another firework right up here. And then we can do this circular Happy New Year balloon right in the place of where the clock was on the other side. That's cool. Okay, floral. We did this one before. We'll see if it can work. Otherwise, we will grab another sticker, but you know what? I think it's close enough. It's not perfect, but I usually don't mind if there are little things, and we can always fill it in with a little snowflake, like put one right there and have it kind of as part of the scene, because we already have snowflakes in there. So might as well. Okay, we had a little snowflake in that spot, and we'll grab another star. To go like that. Then let's get a gold snowflake up there this time. And what can go here? Let's do one of these little masks right in there because they're little and I think it'll work nicely. And then here, let's get something else because that is obviously not going to work. So let me just think about this. We're going to put this here. Put a snowflake down there. I think just another snowflake here just to fill that in, and let's get something there. How about a present? Okay, so that is the Dutch door. And now we have to get the rest of it done. I think I want to use some tape with it this time. I don't normally do tape on these kinds of spreads, but I think it would look really good to have some boxes in here. But first I want to decide where big stickers will go. So we're going to use this to create like a box on each of these, but we will first go ahead and decorate with, you know, what we're going to have on the page. So here's a firework, and okay, wait. We're going to swap these two so that when that's closed, they're the different kind of shapes, and then these are the different kind of shapes. And fireworks are going to go up top. We're also going to get some of the pink florals in because we haven't used them yet. So I think one will look good down there. And we can put one like here in the middle. Then we did have a Happy New Year balloon here, but I'm also going to put one down with this flower. And then because we have blue there, we're going to put this one in, but just trying to figure out where. Yeah, let's have it with this one to kind of pull things together, and then we'll put the other half on the other side somewhere. I keep flipping this over so I can see like how things look when the other part of the page is closed. Okay. I do love these little balloons. I just want to put them in somewhere. I'm going to put them coming up from this because we're going to have the tape coming right here. I think it'll look really nice. And then we have stars in the spread, so let's just put a couple of stars down here. I don't know, just coming up with things. Okay. Let's put the tape down, see where we're at, and then go from there. This tape, by the way, is available on my website right now, so you can go grab that if you want. Okay. So I will be trimming all this in a minute. It's just easier to trim if I pull off all the tape first and like line it up and then trim it once it's all down. So that's why I put the stickers down first. If you're using paper stickers, you don't need to do this. You can put the tape down first, put the paper stickers right on top. But with the clear stickers, you'll see the tape through it. So this is the easiest way. You could also, someone mentioned whiting out the washi tape. Words escaped me for a minute. You could white out the washi tape before you put the stickers down, but you'd have to know exactly where the stickers are going. So for me, this is easier so that I can visualize exactly where it is and know what to do. I also like cutting diagonally here to make it kind of like a picture frame setup. I think it looks really good. So I'm just going to keep rotating it until I get all of this trimmed. It's easier when you're using a craft knife to pull towards yourself instead of pulling up or sideways or all the different things. I find I get a better cut that way. Oh, this one I need to just trim around the stars. That's right. Okay. Okay, and there's our box. We're gonna do it on the other side and then get some boxes in. I don't know that I'll put boxes on these pages. I do love the way it looks when I have this big, like, washi tape box. I think it looks really fun. Okay. Oh, got something stuck under the sticker. Let's fix that. There we go. Okay, let's trim it all up. That one's cut a little short, but that's okay. I'm not gonna put down more washi and try again or anything. It's close enough. I got the question on TikTok the other day, how was I cutting out the washi tape without cutting through the page? And really it's just practice. Practice putting down different amounts of pressure so that you know how much will cut out a strip of washi, how much will cut out a piece of paper, how much will cut out a single sticker, since washi tape is different than like your paper stickers and things like that. And then your clear stickers are even thicker typically than the paper stickers. So just practice. This looks awesome. Okay, so these ones, we didn't use a ton of pink in here, just a little bit of pink. So I think we're gonna do mostly these stickers. And so on this one, let's go with blue. There isn't a lot of space. So I'm just gonna put like 2 boxes. I like using the small boxes for the date. And then on this side, do the same thing. And these ones are made for monthly boxes in like a classic happy planner, but you can always just cover up that little corner and layer them and use them like that. And I think that always looks really good. Okay. I feel like we could put 2 or so boxes in each of these. So we are going to do that. And I am just going to grab 3 stickers. This is close to the edge, so I'm gonna do this one close to the edge too. I'm grabbing 3 stickers and layering it. And when I layer, I like to have one that's not layered and then one that is. I think it looks really nice. So something like that. And And since we had this one up here, we're gonna put another set lower. Maybe not all the way down at the bottom, maybe like here, just because it's pretty close to that. So I want it pretty close to this one, but we'll go for it. Okay, so this one, let's use this yellow. Just pulling stickers off, and we'll do the same exact kind of pattern, except that was at the top. I like sort of symmetry, like where it's top to bottom, left to right, corner to corner, that kind of stuff. It doesn't need to be exact, but I think it looks good when you try to add some semblance of symmetry. Okay, yeah, I think that pulled it all together by just adding a little something into the page. Okay, so that's it. All right. As a reminder, all these items from Kell of a Plan are available today. Details down below. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.